except they are ground mandatorily tied to the SMP3 water theme. That's a mistake right there. I noticed that error. I'm pretty sure he meant like the jungle theme is the jungle theme. They did that for, and I really hate that. I've been like, they could have easily used the grassy Super Mario Bros. 3 blocks. Oh man, let me sneeze again. I don't know how to cut the videos yet, guys. Sorry. Oh. Okay, never mind. A false alarm. Yeah, they added tiny pipes, which would be incredible for aesthetics. Yeah, it'd be so cool, right? It could even have the mini mushroom too, except they're ground mandatorily tied to the SMB3 water theme. I already pointed out that's a mistake. Oh, they meant jungle theme. Yeah, it makes no sense. Yeah, I already told y'all. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue this. What I said before I was gonna sneeze. Yeah, the yeah, I remember they were like grassy looking blocks in Super Mario Bros. 3. They looked a little bit like the sandy desert blocks, except green. They looked kind of cool, I guess. That could have been the jungle theme, and the pipe theme could have just been a separate thing for like other styles. Like maybe they could just have a pipe factory. It would be so awesome to see a pipe factory. Like I remember they had that in New Super Mario Bros. DS as well, and there also in New Super Mario Bros. DS was also like a pipe sewer. That was really cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool when you have like pipe themed levels. I don't think there are enough of those in like actual Mario games. But like Super Mario Maker 2, I guess took it too far, so to speak, by having this pipe theme. But it's like it doesn't even make any sense. Like it replaced the jungle when they already had jungle like levels in Super Mario Bros. 3, and it would have been so cool to see pipe theme levels in all the other styles. Yeah, I just read that sentence about the SMB3 jungle theme with the pipes. Oh yeah, and after it was oh, and I can't add water to my cave levels with airships for some baffling reason. Yeah. Yeah, so true. Like it would have been cool to see sunken caves or rivers in caves, and also like sinking or sunken airships, and be airships flying over the sea. That would be so cool. Like they wouldn't even be airships anymore. Actually, they'd be water ships at that point. But that would still be so cool. But what does replace the water though? Anyways, I'd like to know that. Please leave it down in the comments. Please leave it in the comments below. Oh, okay, my finger's too big here. Yeah, leave it in the comments below. Yeah, what liquid do they use instead of water in the underground and the airships? Is it just not available? Cables are some baffling reason. These exclamation mark blocks look extremely cool in the trailer, but if I wanted to use them, that means I can't use tracks. I know, right? Or maybe you could even like put them on tracks. What if that was a possibility? And I think they had similar blocks in like some 2D games, like some similar blocks, similar blocks that allow you to to like get up. Like you'd hit the blocks and they'd create more blocks above them. They had those in I think they had a few of them in New Super Mario Bros. DS. I forgot whether they were present in New Super Mario Bros. Wii or New Super Mario Bros. U, and I didn't play it in New Super Mario Bros. 2. Yeah, and that would also be really cool. And the way they allow you to customize it would also be really cool for troll levels. Like there would just be a troll level that pushes you off or even crushes you using the. I don't know. Can you get crushed? Again, tell me in the comments if you can get crushed from those exclamation mark blocks. Yeah. What was I? Yeah, but if I wanted to use them, I can't. That means I can't use tracks. And if I'm here trying to think of a single level, and I'm here trying to think of a single level I ever made that doesn't use tracks in one way or another. And do you really think it would have been impossible to draw sprites for these blocks specifically for the other themes? Really? Seriously? Oh right, I saw Fire Bros in the trailer and was so happy. I mean, I was kind of happy too. It was kind of cool seeing them, but I mean, I didn't want them that much. Like, they were not that important, but it was still cool to see another enemy. Just another, yeah, especially if it was like a common enemy. But now I can't use them in my levels. Why? Why is that? Why? Oh yeah, this guy. It seems like he wasn't playing around enough with the Super Mario 3D World theme. I mean, Super Mario 3D World style. Yeah, if you use Fire Bros, the Fire Bros are only available in Super Mario 3D World. The trailer didn't lie to him, because it did show the Fire Bro in the Super Mario 3D World theme. Yeah, it's so stupid that it was only in Super Mario 3. It was only in Super Mario 3. Oh wait, I already addressed that, didn't I? Yeah, it's only available in Super Mario 3D World. Did I? And in case I haven't, because I don't remember if I did. Yeah, it makes no sense because they're already present in the other 2D games. Yeah, I think I already addressed this. And it is impossible not to focus on some of the things being removed. There's a big problem, and it is why. No, there's a big problem, and it is that they are not just removing unimportant things. Looking back, I would say at least 35% of my levels require overlapping pipes because of some functional hurdle. And making the same pipe be the exit for multiple pipes. Yeah, it's good for troll levels too, or like puzzle levels and stuff. Yeah, it just adds a nice little mystery, like it's something like you'd never guess. It's just kind of cool. Yeah, it saves a lot of space. Blocking exit pipes without using horrible contraptions. I should move the camera a bit, guys. Okay, I think this should be fine. Yeah, blocking exit pipes without using horrible contraptions. The only pipes are in Mario Game Server, so yes, you need them at times. I disagree with him on this. I think one-way pipe is just bad. Like, they just limit the player too much. Like, they could have just had one ways, anyways, to keep you from coming out, to keep you from coming back in. And to force people to come out, you can use hard blocks on tracks. Yeah, I think a lot of troll levels did stuff like that. Often to like send players to previous checkpoints. I love it. Yeah, those are always funny trolls. Yeah, but of course you can't do that in Super Mario. You wouldn't be able to do that with the tracks in Super Mario 3D World because there are no tracks. When we put some Mario Game Service, yes, you need them at times. But it's not just the functional aspect. Counting for the aesthetic part, overlapping pipes, I would say that to use them in 90% of my levels. Calling it aesthetics is a bit unfair. I'm not talking about simply decorating a level, but about yeah, he typed about twice. But about preventing the level from looking really ugly. It would be impossible to have pipes perpendicular to another pipe without it looking really ugly. Why? What was there to be gained from this? People are saying this is to prevent trolls from making blue pipes that are actually red pipes. Oh yeah, the makers of the level editor, the Invisible Block, suddenly care so much about trolls. I mean, yeah, that's quite true. About the pipes, the blue pipes, they're actually red pipes. I mean, I don't even care about I don't care. Like, that would actually make for some good troll levels, as I said earlier. Like, I like troll levels. It would be really cool to see troll levels utilize that. But anyways, like, who even Like, who even cares? Like, it's not even that bad of a troll. How bad can it be like that? Why do you care so much about I know, like, the colors, they spit enemies or other items at, like, different speeds, like, varying speeds, and, like, blue pipes are the slowest, so red pipes are the fastest. Green is closer to blue, and yellow is closer to red. Yeah, I think it would be really cool to see troll levels utilize that. And how bad can it get? Like, considering that you can't stack pipes anymore, how bad can it get to have, like, pipes that are falsely colored? But even so, they didn't need to give colored pipes a functional difference. The speed could have easily been another flag separate from color. I kind of disagree with that too. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if they made the speed different from the color. If the speed didn't correspond to the color, but I think color would be a good way for people to tell. And of course, you could just have, like, the fake ones if you don't want people to be able to tell. Like, maybe if you also want, like, a challenge for people. Again, troll levels. I said that so many times already. Like, why do you care? I mean, like, why does Nintendo care about trolls all of a sudden? Yeah, and if there was so much about blocks, why did they add the upside down mode? Oh wait, that sentence was after the sentence about them being a separate color. And about the speed not corresponding to the color. I didn't change paragraphs yet since that. Since then, if there was so much about blocks, why did they add the upside down mode? I think. Wait, the upside down mode. How do you do that again? Leave it in the comments below, guys. Leave it in the comments. You're doing whatever other YouTubers do. Does it have to do with, like, setting the underground to night theme? Is it, like, a different setting that you can put in a level? How do you do that? And how is that even related to the pipes? I have the feeling. There's a new paragraph now. I have the feeling tomorrow we are going to learn that the half grid positioning trick was fixed, and that was going to hit at least 99% of my levels. And people are going to find some ridiculous excuse to justify it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I think it has to do with stacking enemies, right? Which you already can't do in Super Mario 3D World. But I think Nintendo would have fixed that earlier, to be fair. That change isn't quite as drastic as the change of the pipes not being stackable anymore. Yeah, I mean, who even cares about that? How are you even going to utilize that, though, against puzzles? Like, how would that even be bad for the half-grid positioning, if a half-grid positioning trick to be fixed? It doesn't really break levels that much. It doesn't, people don't even, do it always, like, for troll levels. It can be done for many other purposes as well, like interesting contraptions. It is not like they were out of options. I'm constantly being sold the idea that their hands were tied and they had to implement something in the worst way imaginable. Meanwhile, I can easily think of plenty of ways to solve the issue. And it's not like I am a special genius or anything. The reality is that if Nintendo put a bit more time to think things through, these problems could have at least been made smaller. Maybe it was perfectly possible to make only a few custom objectives incompatible with checkpoints. Again, I don't know what he's talking about here. Leave y'all's thoughts here in the comments. Tell me down below. Maybe it was possible to at least keep